Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 14, called Tahiti. Or maybe it's called Tahiti. One or the other. But anyways, hopefully you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. But with that being said, buckle up. Let's ride.
She's tachycardic, hypertensive, and lost a significant amount of blood. We had to lower her core body temp in order to transport her here.
It's probably what kept her alive this long. We'll do everything we can.
I feel like Coulson's really upset about this.
No. You were great.
He's responsible.
Yes. The message is I have an agent dying and there are questions only he can answer.
Coulson is not a happy camper right now.
What's next?
We can keep her comfortable. But you'll need to make a decision on whether or not you want to keep her on life support.
What? There is no way.
There's nothing to be done.
There's no way.
I'm saying you need to call her family.
Oh, you do not want to be alive right now.
You can't!
Why? Because you're defenseless? Like she was?
Oh shit. Oh my god, May.
My file says I was treated after New York.
I understand, but what makes you think the doctors there will be able to do anything different? I know they saved you.
They did a lot more than save me.
They brought me
It's
back.
time you know the truth.
Coulson told me how long he was dead. You already knew that, didn't you? I saw Sky in the pod. Machines filtering her blood, breathing for her.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. 616. How do we proceed?
Prepare to be boarded and relinquish command.
Relinquish command?
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey.
As opposed to the level A jackass I'm staring at. I still follow orders.
You're the worst at following orders.
Maybe. But I like this one. You were to immediately turn Ian Quinn over for transport to the fridge. Agent Antoine Triplett? Agent Philip Coulson. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Phil's one of our finest. I've lost 3 of my own chasing him.
Then you understand why I can't give him to you until we save my agent.
Because if she doesn't make it,
Ooh, Quinn.
Grant Ward.
Good luck, buddy.
I think keeping Agent Coulson here from throwing you out of this plane is the very weak heartbeat of a young agent downstairs. And the only incentive I have for not tearing your tongue out is that you use it to answer my questions. Is that clear? You understand that?
No.
Ouch. He left the freaking imprint on his tongue and everything.
About cyber tech and the Deathlock program.
Deathlock?
Catchy, right?
How is she?
Deteriorating, and I don't know how to stop it. The only thing I find remotely interesting is something called GH325.
Some kind of drug?
Agent Coulson was injected with it, and literally minutes later, his wound showed signs of cellular regeneration.
Regeneration? Is that even possible?
Even if this miracle drug does exist, we don't know where to find it. Sky could crack this.
What would she do? It's not an encryption.
What is it, a map?
Open the doors, maybe we can work something out. Do you copy?
They're not gonna answer.
How was the drive from Istanbul?
Oh my god.
We're looking for medical assistance. A person's life is at stake. Will you help us?
He's gonna say it
How
again.
was the drive from Istanbul?
Pretty pleased it is.
Well, y'all better be ready. We coming in.
Comms are down. There's too much mountain on top of us.
Trust me, it's better. You don't want them hearing the horrible death we're walking into. Humor, son. You bet you're too serious. Besides, if the job was easy...
Wouldn't be any fun.
I'm not afraid. Not yet. I
Yo.
suspect the real danger won't happen until we breach that bulletproof glass.
All right. You answered our
I
questions.
count 2 hostiles.
Copy that. Ready?
Oh, he got hit? Did he get hit?
You got one of those little flash things?
Yeah.
Damn, I mean, I guess it was your job to defend it, but...
No hard feelings, Bob.
Don't let your guards down. Do not let your guards down.
We're not done. This one's hit. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
A timer? Once it's breached, it blows up?
Simtex. The whole place is rigged to blow.
Comms are down. If I don't hear anything within the hour, I'm going after them.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
How can we help? I need a unit of epi.
Got it.
Oh, fuck. Did she wake up and was just choking, or?
Sorry, you should.
Coulson ain't hesitating, Fitz. Come on, Fitz, you know that. He's not gonna hesitate at all.
We should put suits on before we go in there.
You're right, but there's no time.
This is it. 325. This is the one we want.
We gotta go. Get it up to Simmons.
Yeah.
Sir.
Coulson?
I'll be right behind you. Go.
No, Coulson, we don't have time for this, buddy. Oh no, he had to go in here. Where are you going, Coulson?
Hell! Phil, what the hell? Clock's not slowing down. It's about to get really warm in here. Hey, you with me? The guys are out already. They took the drug up the sky.
No, don't give it to her. The drug? They can't give it to her.
All right, you tell yourself. Right now, we just need to get out of this mountain and off the ground. Now, let's
What's
go.
wrong? They're gonna give it to her.
What is it? And how much injected where?
Get us.
Her heartbeat. She's stabilizing.
Simmons.
What's going on right now?
Can someone tell me what we just saw?
Right? What the heck is going on right now?
Fighter. What was that stuff you just gave her?
This clairvoyant played you and left you to rot.
You said there was good news.
I did? Oh, yeah. You still have your tongue. Let's go.
Well, I guess that's good news.
Why aren't you happy about it?
What did you see in Tahiti?
They told me you were yelling to not use the drug, to not use it on Sky. Why? What made you change your mind?
What the hell? All right. What are we dealing with now? Who's that?
I'm gonna go see if they have a map.
I'll be waiting in the car, Mrs. McKenzie.
I am going to need your help if I am to remain free.
Laura
My name
Nye.
is Lorelei.
Laura Lai. Alrighty, season 1, episode 14. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Woo! 1 second. Alright, man, it's crazy. I know early on when you guys told me about this show, You were like, muscle through the first half of the show, muscle through. You won't regret it. You know, it'll definitely be something that you cherish later on. It's something that you're going to be very fond of. And, you know, the show gets great. Like, it gets greater down the road. Just muscle through, muscle through, muscle through. And I finally, after this episode, realized exactly what you guys were saying. This is probably like the 4th or 5th episode in a row to me that has really just been like freaking awesome, man. It's been way better than the first half of the season. It's almost so good in the second half of the season that you're like, wow, how was the whole first half of the season as bad as that was? It was fine. Obviously, I didn't know much going into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for it to be something that I'm like, oh, this sucks. I still think it was very entertaining for a newcomer on the first half of the S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, but the second half is blowing it out the water. It's not even close, and I haven't even reached some of the, you know, even better episodes that are yet to come, because I know they're coming, and I still would give this one like an 8. It's a really, really good episode. A lot of good moments throughout. Very solid stuff. The mystery behind Tahiti and Coulson still, you know what I mean, is just such an interesting story. We pick up obviously with Sky, you know, not doing so hot from getting shot from Quinn. We see that, you know, Coulson and the team are taking it really hard, really hard. Coulson, you know, it seemed like he was taking it as far as it was his fault, you know, even though he wasn't there. And so, you know, just to see the emotion on him, like all over his face. Also, and I've said it throughout the reaction, and I'll say it again, Simmons as an actress is amazing. She is outstanding. Almost every single time there's something emotionally going on, she is knocking it out the park. Almost every time I see her watery-eyed and upset, it triggers something inside of me that I'm just like, no, don't be sad. Please don't be sad. And so she's doing a great job. It's awesome to see like that side of her. I hate it, but at the same time, like, wow, acting wise, you are doing exactly what you were set out to do, and it's working. But basically, the medical help that they sought at first wasn't enough for Sky. And they realized early on that, well, at least from the doctor, that Sky was pretty much going to be like a vegetable, that she was just going to be like living on life support. And so I was super excited to see that May got really upset, like more so than I've ever thought she would ever get upset about Sky. And something happened to this guy, and she just freaking whooped on Quinn. And to be honest, if Coulson and Ward didn't get in there as quickly as they did, I think May would have, you know, definitely gone further. I don't think she would have went as far as killing him right then and there, but she would have definitely gone further. You saw his face later on in the episode. It would have been worse. Like, May was not playing around. She was not happy about it at all. And another crazy thing that I was kind of sort of thinking about as I was watching the episode is like, coming into the show, I was like, you know, the first 2, 3, 4 episodes in, I was like, you know, Sky really isn't my favorite. She's just a hacker. I didn't trust her early on. She kept having this like weird sort of like doing things behind S.H.I.E.L.D.'s back. Obviously to find out about her past and her parents, but it's just something about her came off very wrong for me, and I was just so against it. I was so like, like what is it about Sky that I just don't like and trust? She has come a long way for me. So much so that even throughout this episode, I was very nervous that she was going to be killed off the show, because there was a lot of moments where it looked like this is it. And I know there's a lot of movies and shows that do that, and for the most part, I can dictate like, no, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's, you know, she's too important of a character. For like the first time in, you know, a very long time, I was very concerned that, you know, she was just gonna be killed off because of the fact that I didn't even expect them to come out and say the critical condition she was in. I thought they were just gonna say the usual. Oh, she's doing okay. She just needs rest. Give her a little bit. You know, that's the route they normally go. And so the fact that they came out and was like, this is what it is. She can live on life support, but that's about it. I was like, whoa, they went there. And so I got very nervous. But obviously that led us to meeting Agent Garrett and Agent, what was the other guy? Tripp? Yeah, I think that was his name, Agent Tripp. And basically, there's a pass between Ward and Garrett, and also a pass between, you know, Ward or Garrett and Coulson. So, you know, they have familiar. There's, you know what I mean? They know each other. It's not like an agent that they're not aware of or anything like that. Basically, they were sent to take Quinn to Fridge to interrogate him further. But Coulson and the team were just not going to let it happen, because until they figured out what was going to happen to Skye, if she was going to live or not, Quinn was going to stay on that plane, and they were not going to give it up. They would have rather got shot down as a team than to give up, you know, the potential killer of, you know, one of their fellow agents. And so Garrett and Coulson, you know, they talked it out, and he was going to, you know, they agreed to him interrogating Quinn on the plane. Basically, Quinn was mentioning a lot about the clairvoyant, that he's always a step ahead, that he knows everything, and the mystery behind him is really cool too. Where it's like, who the hell is the clairvoyant? Why do we never see him? You know what I mean? And so like, it's really cool to see all that stuff. But basically, they get led to, you know, Coulson gave the task to Fitzsimmons to figure out, you know, anything that they can. And so they locate, you know, where, you know, Coulson was held when he was, you know, after the Battle of New York. And so we find out it was like in these hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them. And, you know, they go in. Well, they try to get in, but the you know, top-notch security. They didn't know the passcode, so they go in. We get a little cool sort of shootout going on. Really cool to see Ward and Garrett and how, you know, highly trained they are. Obviously, Coulson throwing the flash, and then we got like a cool little slide, you know, shooting scene. Like, really cool stuff. Really cool to see them working together and doing what they do best. But basically, they get in, they're looking for the drug, the antidote for to help Skye out. The I don't know if it was G136 or G35, I don't know. Some kind of numbers. But they, you know, they eventually find it. But then Coulson lets Fitz go on without him because he saw the door that said Tahiti on it and he wanted to find out more about that. Something tells me I should know what he was looking at there. I don't though. And so that kind of makes me feel like, well, what did I miss? And by all means, it's not a spoiler to me if it's something I miss. It's literally just something I miss. And, you know, let me know in the comment section down below if it is something I missed. But yeah, like he sees where the drug was being pulled out of or whatever. It looks, you know, somewhat alien-like. And so he, you know, yelled up that he didn't want them to use it on Skye. Obviously they did because they were going to lose her anyways. At first, you know, another moment where she was, you know, almost having like a seizure and her blood pressure was spiking. I thought she was gonna be a goner again. You know what I mean? There was so many moments throughout where I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, are they going this route? And so, I mean, you can't ask anything else of a show. And so the fact that they did all that, that was really cool to see. And then we get the end credit scene where Lori, Lorelai. I don't know how she pronounced her name. Seems like she's from like an Asgardian place or something. You know, she calls. I mean, they call the Asgardians. It seems like called Earth Midgard or whatever. And so I'm assuming she's from somewhere out there. But now she's going to be, it seems like, a problem for the SHIELD team. And so it's really cool, and it makes me very curious to see, because now we have another, you know what I mean? We still have Deathlock, which is Mike. We still have the Clairvoyant, which we don't know who he is. We still have, now we have Lorelai, or whatever her name is. You know, there's a lot of villains being thrown in, so it's like, this is getting really fun and really cool. So I don't know, man. I'm excited to continue the series. I'm excited to just continue learning more and more about the show and where it's going to take us, the characters and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have. I'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys.